We're here at the Ringwood Chamber of Commerce AGM with the amazing Belinda Hocking. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
For those who are uninitiated or the aspiring or wannabe sports people within us, we've got the real thing right here. Three-time Olympian, multiple medalist at the Glasgow Commonwealth Games. On top of that, some national titles amongst a numerous amount of things that you've done. Thank you very much for being here.
Thank you. It's an honour. I think it's a really good way to get back involved in the community. I've only been in Melbourne for about 5 years, and I've been in and out of the country so often that now that I'm retired, I really like giving back. And I think, you know, having a vested interest in what goes around my community. So I think it's a great association to be a part of.
Absolutely. So you're from country Victoria originally,
Yep.
but living locally in Ringwood now.
Yep.
So into the big smoke, which is
Yeah,
awesome.
I know. It's very different from Wang. I think like back when I was swimming, I always like to tell kids that are aspiring Olympians or just aspiring to be anything and achieve something that when I started swimming, we didn't actually have a swimming club.
Oh,
so
wow.
there was no swimming club in Wangaratta. There was only one pool that was open 3 months of the year, which is an outdoor 50-metre pool. So we were very limited with what we had. But I think that that shows you that even if you have limited resources or access to something, that you can still achieve anything that you want to. And I think that it's a really important message to get across.
So what got you into swimming? Like what got you doing that?
I actually had really bad asthma when I was younger. So as a child, I was on a ventilation machine at home. It was that bad. I really struggled to breathe when I did exercise. And the doctor said to mum and dad, throw her and learn to swim because it'll help her lungs develop. So I think it was really developed a passion for it from then. And when you're younger, you like to do something that you're good at. My brother and sister weren't good at swimming, and so I needed to be. And it just really developed through the different swimming levels. And it was probably when I was about 13 years old, I decided that this is what I really wanted to do.
Fantastic. So 3 Olympic Games in a row.
Yep.
Some mixed experiences in there, but amazing experience. What's your takeaway from your Olympic experience?
I think that really you can achieve anything that you set your mind to, and I think that that's something now that I'm retired that I need to focus and remember even more so that I go in now to the real world when I'm applying for jobs and studying at university, that I have achieved the top pinnacle aspects of my sport, and I can really try and be an Olympian in all aspects. And I do like to tell people that you don't have to be an Olympian and compete at an Olympic Games. You can be an Olympian by encompassing the Olympic values, and it's really important for people to understand that, because you might be an academic Olympian or a real estate Olympian, so I think it's important to remember that. So it's just something that I'll never take for granted. It's a really special memory that I have, and I really hope to continue to be involved in the Olympic movement.
Definitely. So if someone's got kids in sport, or if they've a parent of someone who's got talent, what would you give them advice around to give them support in terms of their goals?
I think never think that kids can't achieve something. I know that when I was 10 years old and I decided, watching Kathy Freeman at the 2000 Olympics, that I wanted to be an Olympian, and my parents were like, yes, okay, that's nice, and a bit of a laugh behind it, and they never ever thought that I'd get there. And I think them giving me every opportunity and access to the best facilities allowed me to achieve my dreams. And the message that I like to say to people is that anything really is possible as long as you have the determination to get there. But most importantly, enjoy it. I think it's the one thing that I really look back and wish I had have enjoyed it more, because there is a turning point where it becomes so much about winning and losing, or failure and success, that you forget to just enjoy the moment. So I think it's a really important message to get across to not just children but parents as well, that I think you can get sometimes a bit too vested in how your kids compete, and just remember to remind them to have fun, and you've got to enjoy it as well. It's something that I've learned to come to terms with over time, and it's something that I'm still going through. I'm still transitioning from going from someone that's the very best in the world, and I'm lucky that I can say I was the best in the world at what I did in the 200 backstroke, now to just being a normal person. It's a really, really hard transition. I applied for over 50 jobs when I first retired and didn't get any replies, no interviews. The jobs that I did go to, they said that I didn't have enough experience, and it's really debilitating. I feel like I have a lot of experience in a lot of different aspects, but I'm after that business that will give me the opportunity to gain more experience in my future career. So I think it's just another life lesson, and I think that having the setbacks that I've had through my sporting career will definitely help me through this phase.
Absolutely. Well, we're happy to support in any way we can. Thank you so much. If there's any way we can help you. We'll put some details around your website if you want to get in touch with Belinda for some talks or some inspiration or some coaching, whatever it might be. Hit her up, she's amazing. Thanks for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome.